My name is Harry Stewart. I am a trained solicitor at Dentons in the real estate department.
My name is Hannah Diss. I'm a second seat trainee solicitor in the energy department at Dentons. I decided to apply for Dentons because I felt it was truly committed to being an international law firm rather than that just being a tagline. And especially having studied Arabic at university, I was very drawn to the Middle Eastern and North African practices and the focus we have on that.
I actually started my training contract at Salins, which is one of the three firms that combined back in March to make Dentons. But I would say that many of the things that attracted me to Salins in the first place are true of Dentons also, in that similarly it's got a good global outreach, it's a strong city firm. I had hoped to get in sort of involvement with cross-border transactions as well, and I would say that another strong thing is a friendly and supportive atmosphere as well. So I'd say a crucial thing to do initially is to find out as much as you can about the firm before actually even making your application, and then after that, hopefully you'll be able to develop a contact at the firm. But if not, the very important thing to do is to try and get on any open days that are available, or certainly vacation schemes are very crucial because there's no substitute for actually spending some time at the firm to decide whether it's going to be a personality fit once you actually get there.
I think my main advice would be really to tailor your application to what draws you to Dentons instead of making it generic, and always advise people to proofread their applications because attention to detail is very important. I think the main one for me is always to be as commercial as possible, as it can be a slight difficult transition coming from studying the LPC to working in a real life city business, which is what a law firm is. And I think just remembering that every task you do has a client in mind, and always remembering what exactly a client would want from a task, I think is something, if I'd known a year ago, I'd have probably, started off with that commercial approach much sooner.
Always bear in mind the commercial view from your client's perspective, because understanding your clients is going to enable you to tailor your advice accordingly, and that's pretty crucial. I tend to get in at sort of 9:25ish if I'm not too busy. I'm in a real estate department at the moment, so it's transactional. I tend to have several transactions ongoing at the moment, but I'll catch up with emails first. If there's nothing super urgent on, then I'll prioritise and start to think about what needs to happen first.
My current department is very involved in new clients and garnering new clients, so I normally in a given day would put together a research note for a partner going into a meeting about a new sector of the energy industry or a new client that we're looking to poach.
In terms of specific tasks, quite a lot of what I do is post-completion work as well, but in real estate I tend to do a lot of dealing with the land registry. So pre-completion there tend to be a few sort of transactional issues that pop up as to whether the land registry is actually going to register the transaction after completion is quite crucial. So I'll be sort of liaising with them in order to find out the position and whether that's going to be okay. And as you said, there's a lot of post-completion work to do in terms of actually taking care of the registrations themselves.